Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Wednesday, October 15th, and we are here trying to help you make better, less bad, more considered financial decisions. If something is going on in your life, in your real life, and it touches money in any way, shape, or form, then please get in touch with us. All you need to do is go to our website, jillonmoney.com. That's jillonmoney.com. And there you'll see in the upper right-hand corner a little contact us button. When you click that button, a form pops up. You write us a note. Very easy to do, right? Give us a lot of detail if you don't think you're going to be coming on to our program live. But if you do want to come on live, which is so much more fun, it really is, then please just make sure you check the box and Mark will do everything else. Now, while you're on the website, I very much encourage you to subscribe to Jill on Money Live. That's where you have access to quarterly live webinars, the back catalog of those webinars, bonus audio and video content. It's all for $45 for the next 12 months. Our next live webinar is on Wednesday, November 19th at 7 Eastern Time. Okay, gang, you liked her. We loved her. Jana Davis, she is from Abacus, which is a wealth management firm on the West Coast. She came on as a guest couple weeks ago, and we just said we got to get her back. People loved her, and so do we. So she is going to come back and do year-end tax and financial planning. It is going to be a robust conversation, and it's going to go fast because we are going to bang out questions one at a time, but we're going to get there, and we're going to get through it. And Wednesday, November 19th, that gives you plenty of time to make the changes that we think you ought to consider before the end of the year. Okay. Today, we are talking to Richard from South Carolina, who's going to tell us why he wants to get in touch with us right now. Richard, what brings you to the program?
Well, I'm at the point where I kind of looking to slow down at work. I'm not really, that happy at work, and one of those customer service type jobs where, you kind of get screamed at all the time.
Oh, it's exhausting. It really is exhausting to be in that place. So I get it. Let's find out a little bit about you. So first of all, how long have you been in this customer service role?
28 years right now.
Oh my God, you've had it. Has it gotten worse? Have people lost their minds, basically?
Yeah, I mean, people have just turned more like angry, but it kind of happens everywhere you go now. I mean, I get yelled at grocery stores if I'm in the wrong line. So
you do? I don't think that's nice. I don't like that at all. Mark, do you get yelled at in grocery stores?
I don't, but I gotta say, I completely agree. I noticed that people in general are just angrier. And within the last week, I saw on 2 separate occasions for really no reason at all. And these are like elderly people on the street yelling at each other. I'm like, what is going on?
Okay, I have a question about this just in general. Mark and I live in New York City, a place where there seem to be a lot of people smoking pot or vaping, okay? And if everybody is doing that, why are we all so uptight? Wouldn't you think that if everybody's getting high all the time, that essentially people are a little more mellow? Like, you didn't see fights breaking out at Dead concerts, at Fish concerts. Why is this happening now? Okay, somebody is going to tell me what's going on, but we're going to first figure out whether you, Richard, can call it quits. So tell us about yourself. How old are you in this now that you've put 28 years into this place?
I am going to be 52 at the end of the month.
Okay. And do you work in a job that has a pension plan?
I do have a pension, but it's only going to be like $500 a month. So
okay. Well, at least it's something.
Yeah.
And if you were to get out of this job, would you do something else? Would you be willing to maybe, make less money doing something else, just getting some money in the door for another bunch of years?
Absolutely not. No.
Mark, did you hear that? Did he answer that quickly enough? I mean, okay, absolutely not. So are you independently wealthy is what we need to actually answer. So the question I have for you is, how have you saved for retirement so far?
I've always, my parents have always told me that, it's to start saving right away. And I've been putting 24% into my Roth 401k.
How much is in there right now?
Right now it's 870.
Are you married, partnered, single?
Unmarried, childless, and single.
Unmarried, childless, and single. So we're just taking care of you, which is kind of makes it a little bit simpler, right?
Mhm.
Besides the 401k, what other assets do you have saved?
I just have a brokerage account with $26,000. That's it. And then I just have, I have a savings account with $3,000 for, I guess, my emergency, and $5,000 in a treasury money market account.
Okay. Do you own or rent?
I own my house,
How much would you guess it's worth?
maybe around 530.
Do you have a mortgage?
I do have a mortgage. It still has 184,700.
And what's the interest rate on that mortgage?
2.625.
Wow. And how long do you have left on it?
It's supposed to end in 2041.
So we got some time.
Yeah.
We got some time. So if you were to retire right this minute, if you could retire at this minute, how much money would we need to actually pay for your bills and live your life?
I think I'm around like between 6,000, 6,500, something like that.
Okay.
I mean, I know I could not retire right now. That's not realistic.
Okay, as long as I know that you know that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
would you like to be able to have the ability to retire early? And if that's the case, since you do want that, I know that, what are we shooting for? How many more years?
Well, I was hoping like at around 60, I could actually slow down at work, and maybe instead of the 24% that I'm putting in, I could reduce that so I could reduce work. And,
Mm-hmm.
a dream would be like 62, but I know, I don't know what will be available healthcare wise. So, if I have to stay until 65.
Let's try to do this the way you want to do it. Let's pretend that at age 60, all right, so right now you make how much working full time and disgruntled?
Around between 85 and 90,000.
Okay. What would happen? Can you forget it? Let's forget that you put any money away once you're age 60. Could you reduce the amount of work you do? Could you actually reduce the amount of work you do so you're, instead of making 85 or 90, what would be the amount that you could make and maintain health insurance?
I'd probably end up with maybe 70 or something. I'd probably end up going down to.
Okay. And so at 70,000 at age 60, you would say, I'm going to stop putting money into my retirement account. Let's just pretend that. And you can live on this 70,000, not 100%, because I know your expenses are a little bit more than that, but let's just say that that's doable. Could you reduce it further at age 62? In other words, can you kind of like say at 60, I go to 70 grand, but then at 62 to 65, I go to, I don't know, 40 grand. Could you do that?
I do have the ability to do that, but I'm kind of afraid that I wouldn't be, is that enough money for me to make sure I pay my house bills and stuff
You're
like
going to
that?
be able to do that. Don't worry. We're going to make sure you can do that, because we would then try to start dipping into maybe some of this retirement money at age 60 to give you that 60 to 65. Do you know what your Social Security benefit is at age 67?
It's around the 3,300, it says.
Do you have the 70 number? Are you in good health?
Yes.
Okay. What's this? Do you know the age 70 number?
I think it was 4,000 and change.
Okay. So 4,000. Okay. All right. Mark, I'm talking here with our man, Richard. He is miserable. We cannot let him be miserable for 10 more years. We just can't. What can we do to get him to age 60 in a more reasonable way and help him continue to save, but maybe not even, maybe we should stop putting 24% away. Maybe we need to be building up the savings and brokerage. What's your view on this, Mark?
I mean, that's a possibility, but if he is going to work until he's 60, 8 years from now, and he keeps saving at his current rate, and he's going to have conservatively 1.6 million by the time he's 60.
So then at age 60, at 1.6 million, he goes to making 70 grand a year. Okay. And then could we essentially take some of the money out at that time, just not a lot, but a little bit of money out of the pre-tax part of his retirement funds, and make sure he can float his $600 to $6,500? And remember, the $6,000 in 8 years is going to be more, right? We have to account for inflation, but we're kind of giving you back of the envelope guidance. Do you think that that's kind of the game plan, Mark, to say, put money away now, keep putting it away, let the money grow. And then at age 60, reduce the schedule, stop putting money or just put money into the like to get up to the match, but start pulling money out of the non-tax portion of it, meaning the traditional part of it.
Yeah, 100%. He'll be able to do that. And he's not even going to be withdrawing, say 3%. He's going to be pulling out less. So there's really, if he's willing to work, and it sounds like he is, there's not a lot of problems here.
So can you get on board with that? I just worry that if you're like so burnt out right now that you're going to have to do 8 more years of this, it makes me worried.
Well, just knowing that I'll be able to like reduce, the amount of time that I'm putting in, I mean, it would make things so much better.
Well, I think you'll absolutely be able to do that. I think that that's not the problem. I think the real problem is how we can make your life a little bit better today. Do you feel under pressure financially right now?
Right now I have a car loan and I've been making double payments on it. And I'm thinking, well, maybe instead of that double payment, I should put some of that money to like either emergency and some of it to brokerage.
Yeah. I mean, what's the car loan? You didn't mention that. I guess I didn't ask about it. How much is the interest rate on the car loan?
It's 4.9. It's 337 is the payment, but it's for 6 years.
Okay. When's that up?
In 2031. I mean, I just got the car this year.
Oh, okay. Oh, very nice. I don't know about paying that off so fast. Like, I would just try to give yourself some flexibility. I wouldn't make double payments on that. I would prefer, frankly, I would much prefer you having a little bit more breathing room. It seems like you're making yourself you're putting the pressure on yourself, and I'm not sure whether it's worth it. It would be far more interesting for you to give yourself a little grace here and to allow yourself to like breathe and live, especially if you're not, if you're feeling bad. I feel like that's the issue here. Like if you're really feeling like, oh my God, this is terrible right now, I don't want you to be in that place. I really don't. So I'd like to try to give you the ability to, breathe and live and not have such pressure on yourself. Do you think you can do that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to doing that.
Are you the kind of person who gets a tax refund every year?
Yes.
When you get that tax refund, a couple of things that I would suggest to you. One is I would suggest that you take that money and just bank it. Do not put it away into that car. Don't pay off the car loan. Just put it in the bank and give yourself like that. Oh, okay. I see. This is, I have this now. It's like, I can make this work for myself. Like I want you to just give yourself some breathing room because it seems to me you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, a lot, and you don't need to. You really don't.
Yeah. I mean, I have some vacation time coming up. So, I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to relaxing a little, kind of resetting for the next year is coming up. So.
Oh my God, this poor guy. Okay. I think you're in good shape. Do you have anyone else you have to take care of besides yourself? Like you said, you're single and everything, but do you have parents who are alive? Is there anyone else you have to take care of?
No, my parents, they're fine. They have their place to live and, I have a sister and she's fine. So.
Good. Okay. I think you're going to be okay. Let's get you to 60 and then reduce that amount of work. And then you'll be back in touch with maybe things go even better and you're like, oh, it's 59 and a half and I can do it. But we have to get you to this place where we can slow you down a little bit. We really also have to see a little bit of like what's available for you in terms of medical coverage between 60 and 65. And so if it's like 60 to 62, I work, but 62 to 65, there is some coverage that is, I can make work for me, or that you say, you know what? I know I said I'd never work again, but maybe you would work if it was like a fun thing. I don't know. I want to look at, you're saying no, but it wouldn't be in the same job.
Yeah.
Mark, he's not buying what I'm selling here. Do you hear that? Not.
And you're typically the salesperson.
I know. And all right. Well, we're going to hopefully get you where you want to go. Do you have any other questions right now?
No, you've helped so much. Thank you.
All right. Well, we appreciate it. And we thank you for getting in touch with us. So if you are like Richard and you hate what you do, I want to hear from you. I want to get you out of this. Totally. I really, really want you to feel like we can brainstorm a little bit. At least, one of the nice things is when you come on the program, we can talk about it and we can hear from you. Like, how are you feeling about this? How do you think about looking at it at 60 or 62? And we can workshop this with you. So get in touch with us. Go to JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button, write us a note. If you want to join us live, check the box, and we're going to help you get wherever you want to go. But you got to get in touch with us. You can subscribe to us on the Odyssey app or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, you should lift someone up. You should do this every day, but do it today especially. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.